Welcome again, everyone. It's Jerry, Old Guy Review, with another segment of Ask a Question, Get an Answer. Manav Pratap Singh edition. Sorry, bud, I try with these names. Now, Manav's question was, he wanted a clarification on all of these nomenclatures that come with HG models. And thank you for relying on me for your intel. And he's also a big fan of my reviews. Thank you for watching. Now, I'm going to be behind the camera on this one because you don't realize how big these trucks are until you try to get them on your bench. So I have 3 of the items of the 4. Actually, I added 1. So there's 5 total in this series, which the MRAP isn't even part of this series, is what I have gathered from HG models. So first we will cover what I term the 800 series. The 801, the 802, and the 803A, and the 806. Now, with my very calibrated stick of direction, we will start with the second in the line, the 802. So the 801 is this version with the cargo bed that does not move. So you have the 801, which is just a standard cargo Hemet. Then you move to the 802, which is the pickup truck or the semi-truck version. We go all the way back. There is the 5th wheel for hauling the 806 trailer, which is down here. And that is the 801 and the 802 were the first versions. Then we just skipped 803 completely, and we went to 803A, which is the cargo bed that is a dump bed that operates up and down. So you can haul cargo, you can dump it out. In my opinion, I like the 803A better because it makes putting the battery in and out a lot easier. You know, I run the plug out the back and I open the bed, throw the battery in, close the bed, I'm out and I'm running. So those are the first 3 versions, which, who knows, maybe they're going to come out with another one because these trucks are very popular now. So 801, cargo only. 802, semi-truck. 803A, dumping cargo bed, which is pretty nice, but of course, as we know with HG, everything is a little bit underpowered. But in my opinion, it is convenient that it's like the crane that I put on the 802. They're a little slow, but hey, what the hell? For the price and the functionality, they're neat. So that covers the 800 series. Now, the MRAP is a 602. So I don't know if maybe we're going to make some more 600 series. This is the only 600 they have right now. Their Humvee version in the 110 scale is in what I call the 400 series because Most of their 110 scale vehicles all have a 400 series designation. So it'd be nice to see if they come out with something else in the 600 series, since the 800 series has 4 things in it now. But Manav also wanted to know about where I've gotten these vehicles. Now, these 3 I got at Banggood, because at the time, Banggood was the only ones carrying them. Well, last year, there was a bit of a hiccup, and with the 806 trailer, I had issues just like a lot of people had with the lighting, and Banggood did nothing for me. And that really chapped my ass. So I had sworn off getting anything else from Banggood. They redeemed themselves with the little FS Wranglers I got. But they are substantially more expensive now. The trucks themselves are not expensive, much more than they were, a few bucks here or there. But the shipping is now outrageous. Now, when I got the 602, the 803, the shipping was very reasonable. If we all remember the truck dubbed the Crim and this 806 trailer, they were the first trucks I ordered and the last trucks to arrive. And I had to pay more shipping just to get them here. So you're going to pay, depending on where you live, for us here in the States, they are going to cost you almost $200 to have them shipped. I'm talking, that's RC four-wheel drive money there for shipping. But Cross RC has started carrying them. And Tegan Tanks has them. Oh, there goes the stick is uncalibrated now. I dropped it. And they're more expensive. Every truck like this that you buy in the States is more expensive than, well, I guess I can't say that now because Banggood, with the raised shipping prices, they're pretty pricey now. But Cross RC, Tegan Tanks, both have them. Tegan Tanks has a very good reputation. So I'm thinking that they would stand behind the product if you bought it from them. Cross RC, it's been kind of a 50-50 in my experience. I guess it's depending on the day. You call at the right time and you get a great service. But on the HG front, if you get one of these kits, I would recommend get it with the lights and sound installed if you want it. Or get it without lights and sound. It'll be cheaper unless you buy it in the States. And it'll be still rather expensive with the lights and sound. But if you buy it's not even aftermarket. If you buy the kit from HG to install it yourself, get ready for a pain. Because thanks to the channel, I've talked to plenty of you who have gotten these trucks, got the lights and sound for it, tried to put it in, and it is ridiculous. The instructions you get to install the lights and sound in these trucks might as well be written in ancient Arabic, because that's the way it seems. Now, you get these fancy 16-channel radios, which, if you want to spend hours and hours, you could probably figure out all the different intricacies of the radio. Because, hey, I've talked to a few of you on here. You buy these 2 trucks, who knows, they're the same truck, but just like my 2 here, the radio controls are opposite. You've got one that all the driving controls are on the left. The other one, you've got all the driving controls on the right. So, I could go in there and fix it, but hey, it keeps me on my toes. So, or you could eliminate this altogether and just put in a 2-channel radio and maybe, or a 3-channel radio and just run all your lights off on a separate dealio. But it's a shame because these controllers, there's a ton of functions on them to get these trucks to do things. And unless you want to sit and just tinker with it, you're never going to unlock them all because the instructions are so ridiculously vague. So that's about it. 802, 803, or 801, 803, 802, 806 is a trailer. Manav, I hope that this clarifies some things. And once again, I appreciate you for viewing the channel and liking the reviews and leaving it up to me to help try to explain to you the intricacies of all these nomenclatures. And to all the rest of you, thanks for coming by. Thanks for commenting, liking and subscribing. I love talking to you. And I will talk to you on the next one.